Hello and welcome to 5-Color Niv, and as such, check this out. Hell yeah. Oh no, actually this is even better. There we go. Alright, so we're going to be playing Wusa's 5-Color Niv. Wusa is a friend of the stream and a streamer himself. And he's been destroying it. Actually chilling at the top of the leaderboard over there with this list. Yorion, Niv, value everywhere. Madcap experiment. Season power. Value. Ha! Look who I'm paired against. Look who I'm paired against. Ship this. Don't even know what I'm doing here. Bottom lands, Drew lands, classic. Spike playing offline. The man is addicted. I do play offline every now and then as well. It's not that common though. Okay. Rhinos. Okay. Please don't rhino me again. Oof, it's probably worse. This is gonna be annoying. Island. Plains. This guy. Gonna have to bounce one of these. More lands! Brutal. Is he seriously considering playing this as Foretold deck? Oh, deck in the overlay. Good point. Five color Yorion and Niv. Wrath? Wrath off the top? No Wrath off the top. We probably won't discard spells against the combo deck. And we might... Do we care about this? We don't really. Combo... Lavinia. Well, wow, this card is unbeatable for them. Wow. I don't even think we bring in Boil. It seems really bad. Artifact or creature. Not interested in this. Am I interested in this? I don't think I'm interested in this. I think Ego can go. Oath of Kaya can go. Helixes can go. Probably Veils. Maybe Kumbal. Maybe Kumbal. Definitely don't like the Kaya's Guile, but I don't think there's much else that I can really do about it, right? think I actually like this hand. I think I actually like this hand a lot. We're gonna do green and white here. And then we're going to target here. It's gonna be a red. I don't think my opponent has Blood Moon. Makes it a bit harder to find the cards you need. I don't even think that's true. Red, green. So I guess if I want to play around Blood Moon, it's better for me to use the Vista here. And if I were to use the Vista, I would like to get red, green, white. We have another green source here too. We do have multiple blue. I guess I'm just gonna get another green source. Maybe black? I'm just gonna get another green source. Just try to make sure that if we get moon, we're still fine. So we're gonna be able to bring to light next turn, but we can only BTL for 4. They play Blood Moon? Yes, but I don't know if they played against me. See some Pyro. So now we can trophy their as foretold and stuff. Your name actually Francisco Pablo Soro? No, it's Pablushek. So that's my actual last name. Now we can Niv with Veil. Should we Niv with Veil? Man. Alright, so what now? We're gonna be able to do something here. What it is that we're gonna do? What is it that we're gonna do? Madcap? That sounds terrible. Rallier sounds terrible. K Command sounds terrible. I guess Niv is the only thing that actually does anything. I am really interested in holding an Assassin's Trophy, however. So I think we're just going to chill. Never failed to disappoint when I come here. I'm sorry, Magus. I guess I should have put Yorion. No, I guess I don't want to put Yorion in hand just yet. Seems pretty tough for them to beat the Clothes. Well, I guess that we have one BTL to throw away, so... What's these? Dinos? Rhinos, I mean? Green, black, blue, white, red. Show dominance for 1. Ancestral. Okay. Is it crazy that I just want to Thoughtseize them? They are holding a green source though. Ooh. Let's do that. Let's do that one. Yeah, I guess that one was good, huh? I kind of want to leave in 1 Helix so I can like basically BTL for a removal spell. It's crazy, but I think it actually happens a lot more than you might think, and we can cut a Dreadbore, which seems awful. So this doesn't really do much. Spike kept 7. If this were YouTuber Sprawl, I think I would keep this. But with Abundant Growth, I think I'm gonna ship it. Ugh, okay. Kaya's Kyle's so bad. How did Blunt Blade do with 5-0? Deck is amazing. Casual 5-0, yeah, easy. No big. Uh-oh. We're dead? We're probably dead here. We do look to be pretty dead. Lavinia off the top. So I imagine that it's just a matter of time to get that. Well, we're really fucking dead. Yep. Hamaskin Spike, is that day actually real? Yeah, we're getting balanced. It really crushes red-green. That seems fair, actually. Well, we're dead here. If he shows me the balance, I'm just going to back it in. Yep. Just telling Spike GG's. That is kind of ridiculous. All right. It definitely felt like our deck was just not prepared for that matchup. by any means. Turn 4 Niv. Do we keep this, chat? On the draw? Nah. Oof. How about the no green mana hand? Multi 5 again. Hoping that this madcap brings us somewhere. Should we breeding pool? I think we should get breeding pool here. Redundant bring to light is not great. We're kind of looking for a land here, I guess. What's this? I'll get a black source. Am I playing Niv? Yes, we're playing Niv here. There's the conflag. If we find a way for them to use this conflag, then the Empyrean should win. But if they have like a reunion or something and they're just going to start digging through their deck, we're probably going to be a little bit too slow. Looking for Kaya's Guile. This guy's pretty solid. Just discarded. No dredgers. Okay. I'm into this whole no dredger thing. And that Uro was not a bad draw. More elementals. The Elementals League is on YouTube already. I definitely encourage you to check that one out. It was a lot of fun until we got paired against New Brand, and then nothing mattered because we died on turn 1 twice. Smiting Helix. So they're gonna get a 3-1 and a 3-3. What was the finish for the last league? We 5-0. Oh shit. Well, that's a lot more. Crap. We're nowhere even close to casting the Supreme Verdict, and we're gonna miss a land drop here. Oof. Still. Not looking great. I guess they don't have loam, right? So that's gonna buy us a ton of time. Run it back with red. Okay, Jose, that makes sense. I mean, personally, I've been having a lot of good results with Karns, so I don't really see any reason for me to change that. Oh, that's exactly lethal. Crap. Five out to or with band. Yeah, clearly. Kunoros. And that's it, right? Hoshi's Taker seems awful. Honestly, Hoshi's Taker it's not looking great so far. This seems solid though. Kaya's Guile sounds great. Oath of Kaya sounds ish. Ego can probably go. Dreadbore and trophies seem terrible. How does this work with Conflagrate? And it stops Ox from being cast, right? It stops Ox from being cast, and it means that they can only baby conflagrate. They can only conflag for as much as... I guess it doesn't stop Ox because it's non-creatures, never mind. Could have Fire Spell for the mono white token deck. I would imagine that deck is a buy for us. I'm not too worried as the Amulet player. I'm somehow not too worried about the tokens deck. Also, if the grinders are willingly sharing it, it's because it's probably a meme. I don't trust them. Don't trust them. The perfect mana. I guess it's almost perfect mana. We have to draw a fetch, and we're gonna be golden. But they have Spear on the cyber. Oh yeah, Damping Sphere. The unbeatable Amulet Hoser. The unbeatable Amulet Hoser. Alright, let's find a green fetch or a Vista. Either or, I'm not very picky. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Beggars can't be choosers. So we're gonna get to cloth this now. Holding up Helix. Deck feels like a meme, but it's solid. Interesting. Alright, so the Dredge Imp. And no ghouls, I don't think. No ghouls. Three chills? Is that 3 chills already? Damn. Even before playing the land. Jeez. Can't even cast that card. Classic. Rem plus, let's go. Well, we can't even cast a sweeper here. How does this deck ever win? Let's remember 1824. Just forget about how that is gonna look after after this league. Let's just remember the good times, Chad. Wusa winning with this deck is... I mean, don't get me wrong, the Astrolabe version of this deck was legit. I cannot bring myself to believe that this card is worth playing in our deck. I mean, a non-Yorion version needs to be better than this one. It just has to. It just has to. There's no way. Those are not the colors of mana that cast Ox, opponent. They're gonna loam. Alright. Ground, Tarn, Mountain. We're definitely exiling the Ox, by the way. God damn it. Ox, let's go. I feel like we kind of got away with murder there. My opponent would have like 8 power in play right now if they had played properly. I don't know. Feels like I got away with it, with something there. Can't wait to ultra without casting a spell or join a land. I mean, eventually I'm gonna find lands, I guess. I hope. I really hope. So Meyer, Tarn, Meyer. Are they planning on conflagging my Ren? So I'll take that one. Oh my god, it's happening. I think it's happening, chat. They binned everything. They binned everything and they sent it face. So there's an imp, 2 ghouls, and a loam, and 3 amalgams. I have to take the imp, right? Yeah, I have to take the imp and hope that they dredge 3 and they don't get there. Can't find stupid fetch land. Jeez. And we play this Stabbed and we hold up Helix, I guess. So they dredge Loam. Okay, cool. But they did find a cave and another and a stick with him, so we're probably fucked now. Red from the cloth is red, green, black, this, and blue. Cave, Tarn, and mountain. I mean, navigating this against dredge is just such a pain in the ass. Mountain and cave are gone. Well, we're kind of fucked here, right? They're gonna Ox and they're gonna get like a million things. They're probably gonna get everything. They need to find. They have only one last chill. If we had found lands of the, if we had found a fetch land at any point, I think we would have been in fine shape. If we had drawn real cards at any point, we would have also been in fine shape. There's the Helix. And there's the last chill. So everything is coming back. And I don't know how we are supposed to win. I guess bring 2 light off the top. We can clear the board. Kaya's Guile would have been great. Ninja's looking like a good choice. Yeah, this deck is not. A good job was winning with this deck, but this does not look very good whatsoever. We're just dead, right? There's nothing we can do. We can cast Niv and then we die. Yeah, just gonna concede. It just feels like it's just not worth it, right? So far, every single time we have mulliganed to 5 twice already. Every single match just felt like this card is not worth it. Like I would much rather play a 60 card deck, playing a more consistent mana base, being able to see my Utopia Sprawl and Birds of Paradise more consistently, being able to find my fetch lands more consistently, being able to find my Rents more consistently. This card just does not seem worth it at all. Clarity immediately turns you veiled me with Gemstone Caverns. Well, but that's the thing, and that's my point, right? Like Wusa is just a madman, but the fact that he's a madman probably does not mean that this is better than just playing a 60 card version of this deck. That's the point that I'm trying to make, that the 60 card version of this deck is probably a lot better than this one. When opponent misplays solo game and still wins. Exactly, like that's how bad this deck seems to me. But I mean, I'm gonna continue playing though. Like the deck is fun. I think that we're playing a worse version of this deck than we could be playing, but I'm going to continue playing. Another hand that does not seem playable. Okay, at least this hand is reasonable. I mean, we need to find lands, but if we do, we're probably going to be in fine shape. Or like a Ren. The version with Amulet and Titan is better than this one, and with Battle of Wits. Is that the one that you're talking about? Dredge again? Well, this is really awkward. Is it possible that I should start with Oath of Nissa first, and then Utopia's Pro once I know which colors I'm looking for? This beauty crushing the league? More like being crushed in this league, but sure. But yeah, sure. We're gonna get stopped here. No, stop the ground. I would love to take this, but I don't think we can. We just need to make sure that we hit our land drops. Hide a slam today, legit consider new rant for Sunday. Don't do that to yourself, Jose. Even in the most trying times, just don't do that to yourself. Had the correct change of heart. It honestly it saddens me that you had to experience that. Yeah, this is Dredge again. I'm gonna try to save as much life as possible. These draws are not good, chat. These draws are not good. So we're gonna get a black source here. And then this is gonna find a stomping ground. So there goes the thug. There goes another thug. Well, we can't beat that ox, right? And my opponent is actually makes the correct play and does cast the ox right here. I'm pretty off this deck, chat. I don't know what to say, but I'm pretty off this deck. Okay, let's try it again. Ashiok, Clarion. This is bad. This is probably just as bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Do I want discard spells against Dredge? Is that how bad my deck is that I'm actually considering playing discard spells against Dredge? Titan still loves me. Oh yeah, I know. That is the good thing, you know. You can always go back home. You know, you can always go back home and have a nice little Titan hug, and all of the sadness just goes away. We're also playing Renegade Rallier. Holy shit! Let's go cleaning up the let's start cleaning up like the lands and stuff for this list. Let's start cleaning things up. 4 6 islands. 4 Mystic Sanctuary, jeez. Okay, a reasonable hand. A reasonable hand. So turn 1, Birdie. Turn 2, Utopia Sprawl, Udo. Turn 3, Bring to Light. Okay. 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 Okay, maybe we will win a game, chat. This hand is legit. This hand is legit. I love that we also have the Yorion Uro synergy, where if we blink it, it dies. It's good stuff, it's good stuff. Alright, basic forest, birdie, go. The one-off bird. The one-off bird. Taking one for the team. Play Gucci's after Mentor list at FNM today. The deck is thick. Tried it already. What format are you talking about? You're talking about Modern? Because if so, no. And if you're talking about any other format, also no. It's Modern? Wow, wild. No, I no idea what you're talking about. Frantic Inventory. That's bars. Okay, Imp. Niv. So So I think we're gonna do Temple Garden, and this is gonna tap for black. Line drop, please. Drum roll. Nope. The worst. This is the worst because it is a mana source, but that doesn't. It's worthless to us. The worst. Haggle and upkeep. Ugh. Dredge the Imp again. Okay. Well, maybe they don't have a second line drop. That is the line. That is the line, chat. Opponent just does not have second line drop. They dredge 1, 2, 3. So they dredge long. Does anybody know how many lands this deck plays? If I trophy the Stomping Ground, there's one mountain in the yard. If I trophy the Stomping Ground, am I gonna get him? Or should I spend my turn using Unmoored Ego? I'm talking about basics, Free Mania. Damn it. Take a chance, click and live a little. You know you want it. There should be 2 mountains. Okay. So I guess it's better for me to ego then. What should I ego? Can I ego Amalgam? Ego Mountain for the EM? No, we actually cannot do that. Okay, I think I'm just going to Utopia's Pro here, naming blue. And I'm just gonna draw step Assassin's Trophy, their Stomping Ground. How about the Ox? Well, my goal is that my opponent does not have a second land. So they cannot get back the Ox. That's why I asked how many basics does this deck usually play. Got him. The unluckiest. The unluckiest. Because like this was their top deck, right? Because otherwise they wouldn't have played the Forgotten Cave last turn. They would have played this and they would have cycled the Forgotten Cave. So like we know for a fact that this was their top deck. No chill. Damn it! Well, we're gonna get to host their amalgams at least. No, no, we're not gonna. God damn it. Ugh. We should probably have access. I wonder if this deck should have access to something like Anger of the Gods. Because Anger is probably the only way that I would survive here. I have to bring to light for Kaya's Gaia, right? We get a 1/1. We exile their yard. Because if they get back the Ox, we just lose, right? Yeah, if we verdict, they next turn they just get back the Ox and we lose anyway. So I think we just have to go get Kaya's Guile here. We could Macap? Combat Kiwi, thank you for the follow. We could also Kunoros. Or Madcap Experiment for Platinum Empyrean. I think I'm actually gonna Madcap, right? Let's hope that this is good. And then we're gonna name, I guess, Conflagrate with this eagle. But yeah, swiping the board doesn't really achieve anything for us. So let's just play 4-color Dredge. Yeah, maybe this is okay. Unless they have something like Ancient Grudge, obviously. But they can't cast Grudge right here. Soul Hacker, I think it will follow. Can they even outplay if we get rid of Conflax? Well, that's why what I was saying with the Ancient Grudges, which I don't know if my opponent has. I hope that they don't. And the good thing is that if they have Conflag, they can't do anything just yet. So this guy is going to buy us a sizable amount of time here. So I think this coming turn we just Niv. Oh, one and deep in the tank over there. Well, the read with the single basic mountain worked out. I guess that was the line. I guess that was the line. They can try shenanigans to the Imperial. Yeah, but they're like, I don't think that they have it right now, right? I think that they are probably going to sideboard into that for next game. Which honestly, it's a reason for me to might want to side out the Platinum Empyrean combo. Probably deciding whether to draw for a green source. I don't know what they might be doing. I imagine that they're doing some math. Trying to figure out whether they should, yeah, try to figure out what they should do. We do know that they have answers to Empyrean, right? But they would need to have another one of these and also a green source, right? So I still think that we name Conflagrate with a more ego. But we have time, unless they play a land. This is game 2, Ian. That's why they have the Nature's Games. Good old timeout win with versus Dredge. Yeah, I don't know what my opponents, like, they're going really deep in the tank over there. Name Stomping Ground. The thing is that if we name Stomping Ground, my opponent can just never play cards until they eventually mill the Conflagrate. They just never play cards and they will eventually get to 8 cards, right? Yeah, I do have time. I do have time. That's why I think I'm actually going to. I think I'm going to Niv this turn, because I don't think my opponent's gonna be able to answer the Empyrean now. Right? Like, I don't think the Empyrean is gonna be answered this coming turn. So that means that I can play the Niv and potentially find like a Kaya's Guile or something. And once I find that, then I can safely. I just don't need to worry about. Oh, my opponent says that their client crashed. I guess they were not in the tank. They were just trying to connect. Would you like to see if I have an answer? Yes, exactly. Here comes the Ox. Here comes the Ox. There we go. That's good. Probably gonna dredge some impies. They didn't dredge. Uh-oh. Abundant growth. Am I gonna ego here? I think I'm going to ego, so I guess I'd rather draw a card. Ren is interesting because it gets fetches, but we actually can't use fetches because of the Empyrean. A little bit of a numbo there. So I guess we're doing this. Name Conflagrate. They sided the Conflag out. Okay, so they only have one out, which is a Nature's Claim. Do they have green sources? They have one Stomping Ground and one Copperline Gorge. Okay. I mean, their cyboarding doesn't really matter because like they cyboarded in a way not expecting the Empyrean, so. So they're gonna fetch for the Stomping Ground here. And I guess they only have to draw towards the Nature's Claim, which is the only answer they have to the Empyrean. Ugh. Don't draw it. Sweet. They didn't draw it. My life total can't change, so I guess let's stop this for red, white, and green. So even if they do find an answer to the Empyrean, we are still not taking lethal here, which seems important. Ashiok is pretty solid, and we have sweepers. Okay, so we're gonna be fine now. So we're gonna sweep the board and Ashiok. Opponent's digging. Opponent's digging. But at this point, I'm not even that worried about the whole situation, right? Because they cannot set up lethal here, even if they answer the Empyrean, because I can just block here, take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then a Ashiok plus a Clarion. So I think we're good here. I guess I need for my bird to not die. Take his 5 color, we're missing the elementals. Yeah. The elementals deck seemed better than this one, honestly. Oh wow. Okay. Being everything, draw 3. Okay, so that's the last chill, right? No, there's one more chill. There's one more chill. Okay, so they found it because they dredged with the second one. So that means that they found it. Which means that I'm blocking here. I take 3, 6, 9, 10. So I will need to find an untapped draw, I guess, an untapped land. Shit. Triggers on the stack. We're gonna have to claim. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Oh, we do gain the life. Oh, I didn't know that. Nice. I didn't know we did gain the life. That's cool. So we block here 3, 6, 9, 10. Down to 4. Yep, get all your dudes back. Get all of them. Now we're going to float red, black, Deafening Clarion. Plus on you. Serve. All right, we got there. Their entire deck. We binned their entire deck. Feels good. All right, game number 3. Ego is just so bad. I think we're just gonna do the same thing. Just gonna do the same thing. Can't believe it just happened. It was an interesting. This hand is almost so good. The Ashiok and the Verdict. I'm gonna keep this one. I think we're gonna bottom the Tef. So now we're gonna get probably Stomping Ground. It's a really fast start that they have. It's a really fast start that they have. If they have a reunion here, I think we're just gonna die. Hoping for no reunion. I guess we can actually get a Temple Garden here and then Pillar of the Barons. No, we can't because I led with this. I knew that the mana base was gonna cost me. If I had led with this, I would have gotten Temple Garden and then Steam Vent with this one. And all of my colors would have been live, but Cave, Mire, Crypt. So because that is the case, I guess I can just get Steam Vents anyway. Steam Vents into Ren. Oh, Triumph is Triumph good? It is. It's like it's literally strictly better than Steam Vents, so yeah, it's good. Okay, cool. Ren. Plus on the land, go. Gonna be doing a lot of dredging here. Just chill. So I guess we have to top deck here. What can we top deck at this point? Are we just dead? I think we're just dead. I guess depending on what they do, I might be able to top deck Ashiok. If they do something unimpressive. But if they do anything reasonable, then we're probably gonna die. I imagine they should cycle Cave here, and then Dredge Thug, and then play Ox. And that's probably gonna be enough. We can top the Clarion. if we top deck exactly Clarion, we basically buy a turn. But I'm fairly certain that we're just in here. Right out of water. Okay, that's too much. Dredge seems like an unwinnable matchup, basically. I played against it twice, and I think I'm ready to call it unwinnable, at least with this list. Like, you just need for your opponent to, like, play badly, like my opponent did. I guess they didn't play badly, they just, like, they played thinking that I was playing a different deck, basically. Oh my god, this deck is horrible. Alright, this hand is legit. Okay, I like this. I like this. Okay, so bottom this and bottom this. Wusa, thank you for the host. Yeah, dude, we're suffering with your deck. How do you win with this? Please teach me. Please teach me how do you win so much with this, man? You're a master. I cannot win a match for the life of me. Well. Is it really worth it to play Yorion? I've mulliganed to 4 times already. 3 or 4 times. Just today. You should stop drawing lands? Alright. Good strategy, good strategy. Thanks. Thankfully you're here. Hey, this is Killer, how's it going? Thank you for that follow. Well, we're gonna get a basic island here. Gonna bounce one of these dudes. And we did, at least that Teferi was not bad, right? Like, cause we managed to, like, they suspended a Riftbolt last turn. Yorion is not necessary. No, I don't think that Yorion is necessary. I honestly think that Yorion is bad. I straight up think that Yorion is just not worth it. That is my point. That is precisely my point. The fact that I think that Yorion is terrible. First step is not floating to the... Yes, but that's what you do, right? Like when you're playing 80 cards, you are like your chances of flooding or your chances of not finding lands get bigger, right? Especially later in the game. But we have like a lot of really bad draws at this point, right? Because we have each one of these, but I guess these are redraws, but all of these are just bad draws. These are bad draws, these are bad draws, etc, etc. What did we reveal? Huntmaster. Well, do you have literally any spell whatsoever, opponent? Because if you do, I'm dead. Red, green, this and this. In 80 we play less than in 60, and from experience you float even a bit more in 60. When I played this deck in its previous form, right, it was overall it was fine in terms of finding your lands, but like Yorion seems just not good. Like so far I have felt like I was playing a strictly worse version of a better deck. Push the Staker. Madcap seems decent. Verdict seems worse than Clarion, but better than something like a Dreadbore. No, I guess it's not better than something like a Dreadbore. Trophy seems horrid too. How does this deck win? I mean, if you get to the point where you are winning, it's very easy to win. You need a Niv hard to win with this deck? Probably. I guess. That's another thing too, right? Like I am not particularly familiar with the range of hands that you're supposed to keep or mull. I imagine this is a keep, right? Like we have the Guile, we have a way to interact on turn 2. Or we have a way to start getting the value train going. Sound is fine? Yeah. That's what I thought. So now depending on what they do, we can... If they don't play a creature, what we can do is we can fetch for a second forest, play Utopia Sprawl on the forest, and then Grim Lavamancer. Oh wow. Oh wow. Why is this card in their deck? Maybe they thought that I'm siding out random 6s? And I guess this is how we win this matchup. I actually think that we're going to be fine this game. Yeah, I think I just won. Now, should I put the Utopia Sprawl on this land? Is that better? Or should I put the Utopia Sprawl on the other land? I don't think my opponent is going to have like Stone Rain effects. So I guess I should put it here, right? Because it gives me more flexibility with how I'm making my colors. Go for the other one, another forest. Okay. And we of course have to name red with this. So we can Ren and ping this. The combo! We can cycle every turn now. Alright, green. There we go. Red. Blowout. Boom. Game. Put it on this small land and name white. Well, we can't name white, right? We have to actually cast this red and 6, so... What's up with the Twitch sub? Welcome back to the Primetime Stream for the 6 months. 6 months, hell yeah, let's keep it going. Into it. I like it. I like it. Okay. So... we're gonna probably make a 1-1 in game 4, right? So let's play this. And this is gonna be a plains. And now I can put this here and name black. And if they don't do anything, I can just use Ketria Triumph and cycle it, and we can draw again next turn. Gobbo. Lightning Helix. Yeah. I mean, I would love to draw it, but I think it's more important for us to resolve this. Saga creature, you gain 4. Alright. My opponent did not like that. We're fine here, right? Would always fetch on the trigger, so after the fetch we only draw land next turn if there are 2 lands on top. Okay, that makes sense. Burst is pretty bad. Activating Searing Blaze too early. Cut the bird. Well, too late. Like, what am I bringing in, though? Like, what am I bringing in instead of bird? Like, a verdict? Look at this horrible hand. Okay, I mean, life gain into life gain. What else could I want? Which land should I bottom? Probably this one? No, actually this one. Because I want the double blue for Udo. Is Trophy better than Lavinia? Lavinia seems like a 2-mana 2/2. That's it. It stops only Riftbolt. They play Incinerators, but no, I don't think that they play Incinerator. Because we only saw real cards out of my opponent's deck. They didn't play any Seal of Fire or any of that nonsense. I'm gonna have to shock on one, because that would really suck if I had to shock on one. I mean, looking at this hand, I think that we're gonna have to shock eventually, right? We can't escape the shock. Well, actually we can go... What if we just go Breeding Pool tapped, say go? I mean, now that we drew a removal spell, maybe we want to hold up removal spell, but... We might need to shock turn 3. Yeah, but I'm gonna be using the Oath of Kai on turn 3, so it's fine. I want to see if there's... Like, I want to see if I can go, like, turn 1, not shock. Play tapped. Turn 2, play Abundant Growth. Play another tap land. You know, that's what I was thinking, but I think that just doesn't work. So we're gonna have to shock regardless. So since we're gonna have to shock regardless, I'm just gonna go fetch a forest here. And play Abundant Growth. You can abandon the Prismatic Vista and save 1 life. That's interesting. I didn't think about that. So we could have gone turn 1 Breeding Pool, tapped. Turn 2, play Vista. Oh no, but that effectively means that I need to hold it. Yeah, so I guess it doesn't work. Like, I'd much rather just play a tap land at that point. They have an Eidolon. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to kill that. Brutal. Oh, wow. Well, we killed that main phase now. That's such a sick draw. That's literally the best draw in the deck. Oh, they might be playing the Incinerator version. That would be great for us, actually. Wow, they are going for the Incinerator. We're going to be able to blow them out. That's awesome. Sweet. So we even get to take this turn off to play a land tapped. This is best case scenario for us. I guess I want to play around Bordos Charm, right? Like if they Bordos Charm and make this guy indestructible, we straight up lose. So if they have Burn Spell, we still lose. But whatever. If they have double Burn Spell, we're just dead. But like we could not beat that on the draw. What's going on? This seems so bad to me. I don't know. Like, I hope that they have second Seal of Fire, you know? We get to punish them there. We getting slow rolled? No, okay. Wheels of Kaya, right? Kill Swifty. No, I'm not gonna Uru here. Like, we have two Oath of Kaya. They don't have... Their only cards that they could have in hand are a Path to Exile, another land. I guess if they had another land, it doesn't matter. But their cards in hand are a Syrian Blaze or a Path to Exile. So I don't want to play the Uru there's no reason for me to play the Uru, basically. Okay. So he effectively gained 1 life there. Oath gets stopped by Seal. Yes, but that still gains me 2 life, and it stops it, and I don't take a damage from the Swiss Spear next turn. If I play Uro, the Swiss Spear swings anyway. So we're still in the same situation. Well, I guess that I want to play like this. They concede. Navigated the match perfectly. Easy. Easy 1 and 3 league. Easy 1 and 3 league. Classic. Nothing like going 5-0 with a deck and feel like $1,000,000 and then immediately getting destroyed. Sprawl on fetch on for value. What's up? We're also playing against my opponent at 1 and 3. The 1-3 mirror match. Hell yeah, Exo the Mage. Welcome back for the 19th month. 19th month. Exo, thank you so much for the continued support. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Is this the meme deck? Totally is the meme deck. Niv is not a cool deck. It's actually a good deck. If you say so, Wusa. I mean, after playing this league, I 100% believe that you guys that do well with this deck are just absolute masters. That is my belief. So I think I upkeep the Helix so my opponent can't attack, and we play around them having the force. They pitch Loxodon, so that has to mean that they have another Loxodon. Spectral Procession. I mean, if we get to cast the Sweeper, we're gonna be golden, right? So best thing we can draw here is a land. Land? Easy. Getting red, white. Another one of these in case we actually top. Oh, I'm so stupid. God damn it. Brutal. Big punt. Such a huge punt. Me encanta ver un argentino que fue en este evento. Ah, gracias, Instant Killer. Muchas gracias. Can we draw a Wrath? Big punt. Big sad punt. Alright. Next. Ego can go. Hostage Taker. Nah. Probably won't discard spells, right? Do we though? I mean, it's just like Dreadbore. I guess Dreadbore blows up walkers. I know this deck is like a mono white tokens deck. That it's all the rage right now on Twitter. I struggle to see that. I struggle to believe that that deck is actually real. So I'm gonna go with this. Sure. Forest. This. Yorion and Niv. Sounds good, sounds good. Just a large meme like the Flat Earth. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But it is all the rage right now on Twitter. Haven't you seen me cast Yorion yet? Probably don't need it. Yeah, exactly. That's precisely my point. It seems extremely unnecessary, and the cost seems to be actually somewhat real. Okay. Helix? God damn it. So I think they have raised the alarm. Yeah. If they play a Spectral Procession or whatever they are, we just win, which is nice. What does everybody think is broken? This deck. I'm not sold that it's good, but... Okay. Baby, tiff, toot, 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 toot. Red, white, this. Niv 101. Draw as many lands as Adolf. Yep, precisely. Easy. Black, white, and 1. I think we're super far behind now. Like, we would have been fine if we had been able to find answers, you know, if we have been able to find lands, but now I think we're just too far behind. Like, my opponent's so much ahead on tempo. Land? So we die to a land. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Feels bad, man. We're technically not dead. The deck does not really flood its screws also. Yeah, exactly. We have all the problems. Alright, cool. Wow, this deck was horrible. I don't ever want to play this list ever again. I'm sorry, Wusa. But I'm just going to boop, delete this immediately. Let's go. Boom. Never happened. Never happened. Don't worry about it. And I'd rather play this deck than playing that ever again. What am I missing? Alright. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, because I surely didn't. Delete the VOD quick. No, it's okay. I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.